when you first got that $1 million, was it like you looked in the bank account and it said $1 million? Like, when did you know that you were a millionaire, and then what changed?
So, I mean, I track my net worth. Even still, I track it religiously. I do a net worth review I started in May, I finalized it in June. I started in November, finalized it in December. And it was a mix of things. It was a combination of my 401k balance, equity I had in real estate, cash I had in the bank, and just stocks, just like in a regular brokerage account. So it was spread around, but my spreadsheet, all of my assets minus all of my debt, hit the million. So, I mean, and nothing changed. I mean, I'm still pretty frugal. I make good money today. And this year I'm finally splurging. Well, actually last year. So I just bought a place out in LA. I bought a 4-unit here in the hood in Philly and paid for it cash, renovated it cash. And that 4-unit is going to pay for my place in LA. So like that's how I got to line things up. Like if I want a luxury, like if I want just a place that I can just relax in, I got to have an asset that's going to pay for that luxury. Otherwise, I feel like I ain't living right. Something's wrong. So
Is there? I've been having this conversation with friends. Like, is there enough? I feel like America has a couple of addictions. We're addicted to celebrity and lies. I think we're addicted to things, and we're also addicted to greed. Like, I feel like there's never enough for us, for Americans. It's the thing. What's the next thing? We're constantly trying to get the next thing. Is there a place in your world, Ayesha Selden, where you're like, I have enough. I'm good. I don't have to do anything else. This is my ceiling.
I don't need to be a billionaire. I mean, that's a ceiling. No, I feel like I don't work as much now as I used to. I mean, I'm comfortable. I don't take on very many new clients anymore. Like, I'm not out like grinding and pounding phone calls. Like, I'm good. I'm comfortable. I tweeted something in December of 2019 that went viral. And this is my definition of balance. Not everybody's going to agree. Somebody might call in and cuss me out. But my tweet was that I sacrificed my 20s so that now in my 40s, I can pretty much buy anything I want and do whatever I want. And I got a lot of backlash about that. I got like, well, where's your husband? Where your kids at? I got like, and it's interesting because in a world where people say and promote the Mamba mentality, right? But when a black woman says it, it's like, yeah, but where your kids, like, what you just said, you believe in, hustle, motivation, grind, getting it done. But when I say, so my definition of balance was I got my workout hard early. I mean, I was working 80 hours a week as a 20-year-old. I was not partying, I was not clubbing. But now if I want to work 5-10 hours a week, I can do that. Now if I want to go chill in LA and sit in my hammock all day, every day, I can do that. So that to me was balance. So I'm not working really that hard anymore because I put a lot of the work in. So I think I'm at that point that you're talking about. Like I don't need $100 million. I don't need to be a billionaire. Like I'm not even gunning for it. So.
But you weren't gunning to be a millionaire. That was an important milestone to cross, right?
It was. That was important. And once I got there, I realized. You said what changed? I realized, $1 million is not a lot of money. I mean, if you're an advisor and your client has $1 million, you're going to tell them in order to not worry about running out of money in your lifetime, you can pull roughly 4% a year off of that portfolio for the rest of your life. If you don't want to deplete that money, if you don't want to run out of money, we could live until 80, 90, 100 years old. $1 million will get you $40,000 a year. I mean, I guess you could couple that with Social Security, So it would require more than that for the lifestyles that most of us want. So when I hit that $1 million, I was like, all right, next, like my next million. But now I'm comfortable.
866-801-8255. Maybe you didn't want children and a husband. People, we have these ideals, this ideal, like this is a perfect life. But everybody that I know that has kids, every single one of them, not that they regret having their kids, they love their babies. But there are things that they would want to do, but for the children. Now, I'm just saying, I know y'all love your children.